I am. Welcome to Kimmies World. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Fantastic Friday, Fabulous Friday, TGIF, whatever you want to call it. You made it to Friday. Give yourself a hand clap. Thanks for following Kimmie's World. If you are watching this video on a replay, I just want to thank you for watching it. You can go ahead and type replay so I know exactly who you are. And we're just gonna get into it. I ain't gonna waste no time. I just want everyone to know that no matter what you are going through in life, this is one thing that I teach my daughter and my son as well. There's always a way around no. Always. If someone says something to you that you disagree with, or you like, I don't know about that, don't ever take their word as what it is. Like, for instance, I go to Planet Fitness. The guy was telling me, like, no, we can't let you get on this hydro massage chair. By the way, that thing was fire. We can't let you get on the hydro massage chair. So when the other guy come in, of course, I purchase a membership. Other guy comes in. We go to the back. I ask him, it was something completely different than what the other guy said. It's always a way around no. With your health, this is a 30-day weight loss challenge. But remember, we talked about it being mind, body, and spirit. This is day 7 for us. I want everybody to stay positive. Remember, at the beginning of this challenge, I advise people, the first thing you need to do is you need to go get a full blood workup to find out what's going on with you. Y'all know I'm seeing a nutritionist. I made sure my blood levels, blood pressure, everything was under control before I started this weight loss program. That is so crucial. It's so important, because if you have underlying health conditions, that may be the reason why you're not losing weight, or that may be the reason why you're feeling tired, or whatever the case may be. Make sure you are going to get seen by a doctor. Now, one thing that I know about doctors, and I've learned this over my years of having doctors, if a doctor is telling you something that you do not agree with, I strongly urge you, fire your doctor. Go get you another doctor. You don't have to listen to what that doctor said. You go get you another doctor. I know we was on the live this morning, and it was said, that a particular person, Sweet Mom had high blood pressure, right? And her doctor basically told her, like, hey, you're too young to be put on blood pressure medicine. For those of you all who were listening, I just want to tell y'all, if your blood pressure is high and your doctor sends you on about your way, you go get you another doctor. Blood pressure, that is a silent killer amongst African Americans. If you are having headaches, and you can Google the symptoms of high blood pressure. When you have high blood pressure, you gotta get that mess under control, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And if you have a good doctor, they may not put you on blood pressure medicine the first time, but what they will do is they'll say, oh, y'all, let me make sure this thing, okay. What they will do is they will say, hey, come back in a week or 2. We want to check your blood pressure. Or come back a few days from now. We want to recheck your blood pressure. If your blood pressure is consistently high, and they're going to advise you to check your own blood pressure. Like me, I have high blood pressure. I'm on medication. You know what? I have a blood pressure cuff. I check my blood pressure. Y'all, I cannot tell you how important it is to get that blood pressure under control, really. And sometimes, a lot of times, it has nothing to do with your age. It has nothing to do with the food you're eating. Sometimes this is genetic. I was talking to my sister this morning, and she was telling me her children have high blood pressure. They are healthy kids. It has nothing to do with, oh, she's in the chat. It has nothing to do, y'all got to take listen, I am so health conscious because I've had people to die in my family who've had heart attacks. My grandfather, he died. He had congestive heart failure. I believe my grandmother died. I believe my father's mother, I'm not for sure, died. Heart failure. So, and congestive heart failure runs in my family. And my mom, she is adamant about that blood pressure. Stay on it. Your health is your wealth. And that's what this challenge is about. If you are not, listen, y'all know me. I thought I was having a daggone heart attack a week ago. And I went to the emergency room because I was having pain in my shoulder, and that was the side that my heart was on. I didn't want to go to the emergency room. I was embarrassed, actually. But my arm was feeling numb. These are signs of a heart attack. My arm was numb, and I was just like, oh, crap. Now, thank God it wasn't. And it was my shoulder, which my shoulder is jacked up. You done got a haircut, didn't it? That dog need to be trained. He ain't trained. You seen mine? She ain't trained. You want another dog? You sure? She about done work my nerves. Ooh, she's so, I'm gonna get a shot collar for her. She hard-headed. I do, but she don't listen. She listens to Tremaine, but Tremaine is a little meaner than me. But, Don't be coming over here using the bathroom in the yard tank while you over here smelling.
You talked to Tremaine since last night?
Why? What's wrong?
I texted him last night. What's the day, Friday?
Yeah.
My dad passed away.
Your dad? Oh, Bill, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That's unexpected, right?
It really was, because
what the heck?
Wednesday morning, he got up about 5 o'clock in the morning and went to the bathroom and everything, which we got cameras in his apartment where we keep check on him when we're not there. And I had after they called me and told me everything, I went back and looked at the cameras and stuff, and he got up at 5 o'clock Wednesday morning and went to the bathroom and everything, and come back, walk around fine.
What happened?
He just passed away in his sleep.
Heart attack or? Yeah, I did not know that. Tremaine didn't even tell me. Did he know? He didn't even tell me.
I just texted him last night.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so wow. How's your sister? Yeah.
We're all about the same.
I knew your truck was outside, but I was like, I don't know. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry.
We went and done funeral arrangements and everything yesterday. They got his headstone, done all that.
Dang. So he just died in this. Wow.
He's been having a lot of trouble breathing and stuff, which he's on oxygen 24/7.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm gonna be praying for you and your family for real, cause that's hard.
Yes.
And you just lost him.
2 years.
Dang. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's rough.
Wow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's a lot. I'm so sorry to hear that. I promise you, I'll be praying for you. And I tell Mama and Daddy about it, too.
Yeah, we got visitation Sunday night at Farm at 5 to 7, and we'll do the funeral Monday.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, all right. Well, let me go, Bill. I'm on live, so. Dang. Y'all, that's crazy. My neighbor just lost his dad. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Y'all, when I tell you your health is so freaking important, I'm telling you because I'm having health problems. Not, not nothing major, child, little arthritis here and there, little bone on bone, whatever. But I pushed through because having a positive attitude is everything. You can change the trajectory of your health, everything, by just having a positive attitude. If you have not read the book, and you know what? Starting today, I'm going to start back reading this book. It's called The Secret. If you have not read The Secret, when I tell you that is a great book, it's all about, I'm going to start back reading that book today. I'm going to start back reading it. Sweet Mom, let me see. Oh, yes, dead past, y'all. That's sad, man. That's sad. His mother just died like 2 years ago. He's a really good neighbor. Really good neighbor. Um, he's a white guy, whatever, but he is one of the coolest people you ever want to meet. He watches out for me when I'm here. Y'all know my husband drives trucks. He gonna watch out, trust me. Let somebody pull up in his yard. He the neighbor coming out with his pistol, although I'm right behind him. But he the neighbor. His camera pointing right over here. I got cameras over here. But everybody watches out for everybody. And he is one cool person, for real. Matter of fact, I was talking about him the other day. He's the one that bring me those pantry boxes. Really good neighbor. We got to get it together with our health. Girl, I never read it because I have a hard time reading. I have DVD and never watched it. Listen, starting today, Sweet Mom, anybody else, we're going to start reading The Secret. I'm going to start reading it. If I got to get on here and read page by page, that's exactly what I'll do. But this 30-day challenge is mind, body, and spirit. And we got to get this together, and our health and our spirit together. We got to be positive. And if it's something wrong, please go to the doctor. Do not wait. If you do not have, let me tell you, I have been the one and sometimes didn't have health care insurance because I wasn't using my veteran benefits because I ain't know. But I've been the one that didn't have health benefits, and I said, you know what? I'm going to the doctor. When I had COVID, I didn't have health care. I was in a hospital, and thank God they were like, oh, you're a veteran? Oh, the VA paid for this. They pay for everything. But even if you don't have health insurance, go to the doctor. Your health, you cannot, that's something that you just cannot put a price on it. Because sometimes things will be happening in your body you are not aware of, and you can get a jump on whatever. What if you had the big C? You know what I'm saying? What if that's the problem? You don't know that's what it is. Go get checked. Just get a full blood workup. That's it. I lost family through COVID. Thank God you went to get help. Girl, I almost lost my life with COVID. That's a whole nother story in itself. And truth be told, sweet mom, COVID was worse than the daggone dog attack. And the only thing that kept me is at the time, this one, Chris Como. Y'all know who Chris Como is. He was on CNN. He was going through COVID. And he was giving a lot of suggestions. Well, I'm a type person, when you give a suggestion, I put it in my memory bank, I remember it. And I remember he talked about this oximeter when he had COVID. Now, during this time, this was like 2020. I was super like, I didn't get the shot, vaccination at the time, me or my husband, because I was scared. But I was super cautious. And I had me and another girl had drove to Miami, and we were going to the Stormy Wellington conference. It was called, shoot, I can't even think of it. But anyway, we was going to this conference during COVID. So I'm thinking everything cool. I'm going with this girl. Matter of fact, she drove down from Tennessee. She picked me up and we headed off to Miami together. Baby, didn't know she had COVID. Anyway, so when I get back from the trip, I'm thinking it's sinus, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna make the long story short. So I get back. I'm not feeling well, I go to the emergency room and or go to no, I went to a clinic first to like an urgent care, kind of find out I had COVID. But I'm like, I'm gonna beat it. I'm super healthy. I was taking all these vitamins and all different types of stuff, right? And like every day will be different with COVID. I felt real bad, but I always kept a positive mind. If you go back to my videos, I used to be on a treadmill with a fever over 100, feeling horrible, still working out on that daggum treadmill because I felt like you got to have a positive mind. Ain't nothing gonna tear me down. Nothing. Um, and I still feel that way to this day. Y'all know how I am. But anyway, come to find out, so I get an oximeter from Walmart, and that measures the oxygen in your blood. I would do that so many times a day because I was coughing. I had every freaking symptom of COVID, every symptom. So anyway, my oxygen level had dropped down to like a 91. It might have been a 91 or 89 or something like that. And I told my husband, I was like, we need to go to the emergency room right now. By the time we left our house and got to the emergency room, I could not freaking breathe. No lie, I couldn't breathe. They put me in a wheelchair. I couldn't even make it to the desk. Halfway from the entrance to the desk, that was it. They put me in a wheelchair. They put me on oxygen. And I stayed in the hospital over 2 weeks fighting COVID. That was one of the hardest things. You couldn't have no daggone guests. They didn't even want to come in the room. They would be on that looking through the window, and they had a camera in the room, and I was freaking depressed, and I would go live on Facebook every single day because I was determined. People would be on my live. They were like, Kim, get off live, because it was hard to talk. I was on oxygen, but it was hard to talk, and I was determined. When I tell you determined, I was determined to make it because I thought I was going to die. But I could remember taking the oxygen off and trying to go to the bathroom and not having enough air to make it back. And my oxygen level was dropping, and they would turn a camera on. They'd be like, put your oxygen mask on. Dead serious, y'all. But you know what? I made it out of that. And not only did I make it out of that, when I left the hospital, I left with oxygen. Let me tell you something. The mind is powerful. You can do anything you put your mind to. I left with oxygen, and I was determined. I said, I'm not about to be no 40-some-year-old woman carrying no oxygen around. Are you for real? So I trained my body. And so I would go to the doctor, and the doctor was like, no, you need to be on oxygen. You don't need to do that. Like, you're going to hurt yourself. And I'm like, no, y'all don't know nothing. Yeah, I know me. I would be on the treadmill. Y'all think I'm lying? Go. If you can go back and watch some of the old Facebook videos, go to my Facebook channel. It's way down there. You'll see it. I'll be on the treadmill with my oxygen, with my with that oximeter, and I'll be walking on that treadmill. For real, when I got out the hospital, and I would train myself I would go so long without the oxygen, like I was strengthening my lungs. And then they sent me home with like that little thing that you blow in. I make sure I do that so many times a day. Anyway, fast forward years later, I think this was last year, I went to the doctor and they did a chest x-ray on me because I think I had a cold or something like that. So my doctor did a chest x-ray and they found something on my lungs. So I had to go to a specialist, baby. Go to a specialist. I'm scared. I'm thinking something has happened. I have some type of scarring on my lungs. There go that mind. I have a scarring on my lungs because I had COVID. Y'all, I had COVID really bad. Anyway, so I go, no, yes. I'm trying to think. So I go to my doctor's appointment to this specialist or whatever, and they do all these tests, right? Having me to walk and breathe and this thing, and it was all different types of tests, right? So anyway, I'm sitting in the room, and the doctor's like, so I'm the last one the doctor see. He come in the room. I'm freaking out, like absolutely freaking out. Go in the room, and he's like, I just want to ask you a question. Now, mind you, y'all remember when I had COVID, I used to work out. Not only did I walk on a treadmill, I was jump roping. And I would use my asthma pump when because they sent me home with an asthma pump too. But I would use that asthma pump to like open up my lungs so I could jump rope. Because jump roping is hard. Doctor comes in the room. He said, I just want to ask you something. He said, when you had COVID, what did you do after you came home from the hospital? And I was wondering, like, oh shoot, I must have did something wrong. So I started to tell him. I said, when I came home, I came home on oxygen. I was weaning myself off of oxygen. I got on the treadmill. When I got strong enough, I would jump rope. In less than a month, I was off the oxygen, and I continued to strengthen my lungs, continue to get stronger because I was in these challenges. And he was like, I just want to tell you that your lungs have gone back to normal. And he said, mostly when people have COVID as bad as you do, they don't have their lung, how do you put it? Their lung capacity or whatever, something, however your lungs work, don't go back to 100%. He says yours went back to 100%. And whatever you did, it worked. When I tell you, it made me want to tell all the naysayers. When I tell you, there would be people, because I would go live working out. I would go live working out with the oxygen, with the oximeter. I could hardly breathe. I'd be using my pump, all of that. And I would have family watch my videos and call my mama and say, you need to tell Kim to stop. She gonna have a setback. I promise you. Those same people that had COVID that are in my family got problems with COVID today. It hurt their body. But me being adamant and having a mindset, I'm going to do this regardless. It hurts, but I'm going to push through. I went back to normal. There's always a way around no. There's a thing, my body, my mind is, how do you put it? It's something I used to say all the time. My mind is my boss and my body is my worker. And I got that from Stormy Wellington. Listen, y'all can say whatever y'all want about Stormy Wellington, but that is one of the most dedicated sisters that I know, because in spite of what you go through, right here, you got to be strong up here, baby. You got to be real strong. And I'm going to tell you something. That's why I love this challenge so much. Because when I was in the United States Army, I would be wanting to give up when I be going through these obstacle courses, doing PT tests, whatever we had to do, 10, 15-mile road marches. And you ain't in tennis shoes, baby. You in comeback boots with with a full comeback load on your back. And guess what? You be wanting to stop. You will have like stop points in between doing these road marches and steel-toe comeback boots. You will have checkpoints where you have to change your socks out because you get blisters. But you keep going. You know why you keep going? Because your partner to your right and your left is your support team. And that's why this challenge is so important. Accountability is everything. And when you see someone else going through the same thing you're going through and they're making it, they give you that extra push. I've told the story about a girl. Her name is Keisha Green from Atlanta. She don't have no legs, y'all. And when I used to complain about getting on a treadmill, this has been years ago, when I used to complain about getting on a treadmill and I would see this girl get on a treadmill with no legs, no legs. And she can do it with no legs and I got 2 legs. And I'm complaining, man, please, let me get my butt on this treadmill, quit playing. The mind is powerful. My mind is my boss and my body is my worker. Your body do what this tells it to do. You got to be very strong. And in life, You got to be strong mentally. Don't let nobody, number one, steal your joy. And don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Let me see. What Sweet Mom talking about? I know some people that still have issues from COVID after having it when it first. Girl, COVID was not. When I tell you COVID, that thing is the devil, honey. It took me through a loop. It really did. But you know what? Mentally, I was so freaking strong because at that point I had been meditating. I had been following Stormy Wellington. Sis got some really good concepts, but everything she has taught me and everything I learned while following up under her has helped me to become a better person. And I already had it in me. But you just tap into something that's greater. You really do. But I strongly suggest, I got several books. Matter of fact, I'm going to take the pictures of the books and I'm going to put it on my community tab. One of them is definitely The Secret. Another one is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I mean, I got a lot of books. The Secret is really great. Really, really great. But I want everybody to stay positive. I want y'all to stay positive. I want you to go get these health exams. Health is super, super important. Go get a full body workup. I talked to my sister this morning after the live, and I was she was sharing with me a girl on Facebook. Her name is Fee the Reaction. I think that's her name. Well, anyway, she's on dialysis. And I really want her to come on the channel to actually tell her story because this 30-day challenge really it's about mind, body, and spirit. And your health has a lot to do with it. But I listened to her live this week and she was talking about diabetes. And she was talking about how, because someone was asking her, well, what can you do to, I guess, prevent yourself from becoming a diabetic or whatever? She was talking about, one, you need to get a full blood workup. But one thing that stuck out to me was she said smoothies. And y'all know I drink 2 smoothies a day. And so that's what made me go look at my paperwork from the nutritionist about the glycemic index. And she's absolutely right. Fruit has a lot of sugar. I ain't eating no more watermelon. Is not the way it breaks down is high in fructose, which is sugar. Very high in sugar. So after I finish eating this watermelon, that's gonna be the end of that. I did buy some cantaloupe. That's better. And strawberries and berries. But I'm getting sidetracked. But I do want to bring Fee's reaction channel on the show so she can tell her story because being aware of things that's going on in your body, getting the right checkups, checking your blood pressure, because as you get older, things happen and you don't have to be old to be sick or, you can be young. And like I said, your health is your wealth. Yeah. I know. Let's see. Thanks for that info. You welcome. Listen, I had to come back live, sweet one, because I thought about what you were saying about your blood pressure. And blood pressure is a silent killer. It really is. You got to go get checked. And I learned that from my mama. Go get checked. Your blood pressure is high as sweet mama's. Don't take the doctors. Do not. Go get checked. Please get checked. And continue, buy your blood pressure cuff. Check your blood pressure. Yep. Because I started taking blood pressure medicine I was in my 30s. And I was talking to my sister. She was like, her kids started taking blood pressure medicine in their 20s. And I think it was somebody else that talked about it on the channel. Y'all, I'm telling you, I had so many people die in my family because of high blood pressure, heart attacks, congestive heart failure. Be careful, y'all. That's a super sensitive topic to me because I suffer from high blood pressure. But With God's help, I'm going to get off this blood pressure medicine. What happened to you? I hope you get better. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Listen, any day above ground is a blessing, child. I am good. Who is that? Because there's always somebody worse off than you. Always remember that. Always. That's the way I look at life. There's always somebody out there worse off than you are. Be thankful, be grateful in whatever situation you're in. And just because you're in a situation does not mean you can't get out of it. You got to have that strong mind. I can do anything. I teach Caidens this all the time. I can do anything I put my mind to. Anything, whatever it is. Stay positive. Yeah. Shoot, the Bible tells us, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That's the book, y'all. Well, let me get out of here. I've been on here 30 minutes. I done been to Walmart. Not Walmart, Dollar General. And I gotta get in here and clean up, y'all. I got some bleach, and I haven't even had breakfast. So, yeah. So sweet, programmer. Do you remember me? I care about you. Come on. Oh, thank you, programmer. Cool. It's okay. We are always here for you. No, I am good, programmer. I was just talking about how your health is so important. And I was giving examples about how things have happened in my life, but I overcame whatever it was because I have a strong mind. Like, my doctor called me this week about my daggone, y'all know I had an MRI, right? So my doctor called me this week and she was like, well, you have to go back through physical therapy for your hips. I said, child, I done been through physical therapy for my hip. Y'all, listen, I'm telling you, you can question your doctor now. I said, I done been through physical therapy for my hips and my back. She was like, well, the orthopedic is requiring. I said, I've been through it. You already ordered that. So she was like, well, let me check into it and I'll get back to you. She ain't called back. She ain't called back that morning. You know what I did? Called her. Hello. Okay, thank you. I'm almost in every of her life. It's okay. We always have. Okay, cool. I called her. I said, I spoke to her yesterday. I didn't get a call back pretty much. And I was like, what is going on? I said, I've done physical therapy. I need to go to the orthopedic. I'm in a lot of pain and I need some relief. She was like, oh, okay. She said, yeah, I see that. I'm gonna fax over the information to the orthopedic and we're just waiting on him to approve it. Y'all know this is the VA. We wait on him to approve it because I'm trying to get them to pay for it. Wait on him to approve it and then Memphis will call you for your appointment because the regular VA is in Memphis. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Don't take too long. You got to stay on your doctor, child. Just because they got MD behind their name don't mean they know everything. Sure don't. Anyway, let me get off of here and get in here. Y'all have a great, fantastic, fabulous Friday. Come along and ride on this fantastic voyage. Y'all know that song? That's old school, ain't it? I understand your family members passed away, heart attacks. Like, yes, girl. I mean, yes. Yes, that's why your health is so important. My mom, I'm telling you, she was like, Kim, congestive heart failure run on both sides of the family. Be careful. You need to keep that stuff in check. And so I have a hard time taking medicine on time. So y'all know a lot of times I be going live taking my vitamins and my medicine because that forces me to do it. Like, I'm a creature of habit and I need accountability. Sound crazy, but it's true. So I just go live doing it and that make me take my vitamins and take my medicine. So anyway, y'all have a great Friday. Day 7. I'm about to get in here, clean up. I don't know if I'm going to make a smoothie or not. I kind of want an omelet this morning for breakfast. No problem, girl. Listen. This is helping so many people because high blood pressure is it's a silent killer, y'all. It really is. It's serious. Health is really serious to me. But I'm gonna try my best to try to get that girl on this show. Well, the lady on this show. She has a story to tell. She definitely has a story to tell about her health. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Y'all know tomorrow we still gonna work out tomorrow. I can't wait to go back to Planet Fitness. Hold on. Wait a minute. That daggone hydro massage. Woo! When I tell you, it's good. It's good, child. That daggone hydro massage is worth all of that. My 24, however much it costs. Amazing. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to get in the machine that make you lose inches, child. I'm going to be ready for them. I'm excited about Planet Fitness now. Anyway, look at this weight I'm losing. That daggone child, them fat cheeks going down. Anyway, y'all have a great, fantastic Friday. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. Child, you in